We're good. And good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Braemar Arena, home of this year's Section 3 AA final between your Eagan Wildcats and St. Thomas Academy Cadets. Jeff Bergam here at the call, along with my partner in crime, the big M, Mr. Thomas Manzella. This is a tape delay, so you'll be watching this game after the game is concluded. But Thomas, what an atmosphere. Both Eagan and St. Thomas have made it to the finals. At Braemar, it should be quite the game.
Yeah, Jeff, what a big crowd. I mean, we had a great last game at Rosemont, electric environment, but obviously the crowd will be about twice the size tonight in a bigger building. And it's electric. We got both bands here, student sections. It's going to be a full house tonight.
You know, one thing in these finals or these playoffs and the season, you battle, you hard, you skate hard, and you find yourself finally in that section final. For St. Thomas Academy, they can kind of punch their ticket to the section final. They've been to the section final, I believe, the last 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah. Yep.
This is just routine for them. Eagan Wildcats have not been in the section final, we think, for what, 4 years, 5 years?
Yep.
Been 4 years. So the Wildcats are here for the first time in 4 years. They will be hungry. They will be the aggressor. And Thomas, we are in for a gangbuster game tonight. Two teams very different. St. Thomas Academy, finesse, speed, skill. They will run you off the ice sheet in their speed and skill. Eagan, fast, speedy, but they will pound you if you let them.
Yeah, and that's not a game that, it's kind of like you don't want it to get into a track meet for an Eagan side, but from the St. Thomas, they want to just go end to end on this thing and not play physical. So it's going to be interesting to see who kind of wins that battle, because that most likely will determine who wins this game.
Now the St. Thomas Cadets ranked currently number 5th in state. Eagan, I believe, either 15th or 16th
something like
in
that,
state.
Yeah.
So again, Eagan, the heavy underdog here in the Section 3 final tonight. We've got 4 teams already have punched their ticket to St. Paul. But however, here come your Eagan Wildcats, and let's hear this fan crowd go wild. Your Wildcats are hitting the ice. Section 3 AA final is underway. Here come your Eagan Wildcats. So Thomas, all the game planning, all the strategy, the summer training programs, the weightlifting, the early morning, all that stuff gets down to one game. One game, Thomas, and you're at the dance.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, because I know we have a lot of fans that aren't in Minnesota, the next game, if you get to it, is not just a game, it's a week-long event. Just a special thing that none of the kids, any kid that ever goes to state, you can talk to guys that have played in the NHL, they'll tell you some of their best memories are the state tournament. So this is a big game, Jeff, for these kids.
And again, Eagan, the heavy underdog. And again, St. Thomas, this is routine for them. They expect to get to state. They get to state almost every year. We're hoping on, if you're the Eagan faithful nation, that St. Thomas is overlooking Eagan. I mean,
yeah.
they're
coming
not.
In, Jeff, they're coming in on a 17-game winning streak, longest right now in the state. So you're hoping that they're kind of overlooking this as, hey, we're playing a number 3 seed. Nobody thought we were going to beat Rosemont, I think, around the state other than the Eagan faithful. So definitely a heavy underdog, and you just got to hope they're overlooking us a little bit.
What an environment. It is electric at Braemar. Both teams on the ice, fans are cheering. Thomas, it doesn't get any better for high school sports in Minnesota. Hockey is king.
No, it is, Jeff. And this is, we haven't been to this in a while, but after this, there's a ceremony for the winning team. Even the losing team gets medals. So this is a big, big game.
So now we'll await the lineups for both teams. The journey, the conference journey, the section journey ends tonight at Braemar.
And tonight's 3A section final between the visitors on the scoreboard in the 3rd seed with a record of 20-7, the Eagan Wildcats. Against the home team on the scoreboard, the top seed in the section with a record of 23-3-1, the St. Thomas Academy Cadets. Now let's meet the starting lineups for Eagan. Starting in goal, junior number 30, Derek Mann. wing, number 13, Henry Reeve. At right wing, senior number 37, Cullen Meyer. And the center is junior number 9, Cole Gibson. And the rest of the Eagan Wildcats, assistant coaches Doug Watson and Mike Thomas, head coaches Mike Taylor, the Eagan Wildcats. Now let's meet the starting lineups for St. Thomas Academy. Starting in goal, senior number 30, Wes Jarvis. On defense, senior number 3, Carter Henry. His defensive partner is junior number 5, McLean Bodette. On the forward line, senior left wing number 22, Luke Herzog. The right wing, senior number 9, Nico Vega. And the center is senior number 12, Ryan O'Neill. And the rest of the cadets, their co-head coaches are Tom and Greg Pinelli. Here this evening's referees as assigned by the St. Paul Hockey Officials Association. On the lines as next back, your referees are Joe Harris and Tony Lancel. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Please remove your caps and join the St. Thomas Band in the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Thomas, here we go. We talked about this earlier now. 4 teams have already punched their ticket to St. Paul. Hill Murray, Edina, Moorhead, and Eden Prairie, familiar foes in the tournament on St. Paul. We've got 4 more tickets tonight. Who's going to get there?
Yeah. Jeff, and the other thing, too, is 2 teams, when you look at these 2 teams, heavily dominated by seniors, both teams. So
in fact, St. Thomas is 11, I believe.
They have more than we do.
And we've got 10. So, heavily senior-dominated teams. And, again, that just says so much for the stability, the resilience of a team. I mean, both teams, just like you said, heavily senior-laden. How will that transfer to this game? Again, St. Thomas, by far more experienced. This is routine for them. Eagan, 4 years it's been since they've been in this game. How will Eagan handle the pressure? Yeah,
and you look at it. So, Jeff, when you say that you got a senior team, they've been in, some of these kids have been in this game 3 times already for the St. Thomas, right, for cadets.
So, again, the key will be emotions. Keep your emotions in check. Stick to your game plan. Stick to your structure. Again, it's just another game, but it's not. So how do you balance that? Electric atmosphere here at Braemar. You've worked all season, all summer for a chance to get to St. Paul, and it's now within reach.
Yeah, and Jeff, you know, one of the things we heard Coach Taylor told the boys this afternoon, like, you know, that how important that first period is just to relax, right? So
Eagan starts with the Gibson line with Byrne and Dolney, and the cadets, their star-studded team, starts out their line with number 12. That is the O'Neill line, Ryan O'Neill, and we're soon, Thomas, underway. And we're underway here in Braemar, the Section 3 AA final.
And Jeff, it'll be interesting to see how the nerves, you know, is that experience for St. Thomas going to take care of these first 5 minutes? And he can be a little shaky, or we'll have to see what happens.
So icing on St. Thomas early on. 16:53 to go in period one. Face off to the right of the St. Thomas goalie, Wes Jervis, senior. Draw control by Eagan. Back to Meyer. Meyer, that shot's blocked. Another shot. That got blocked. Someone got down, and there's a block there. Here comes St. Thomas. And Byrne goes down heavy, and the board's picked up. And St. Thomas will flip it out. Picked up by Gibson. Gibson, nice shot there. Good pressure by the Wildcats early on this one. And here comes St. Thomas. They get it out of the zone. And that should be an offside. They'll have to touch up. Back to Aiden Byrne now. Byrne looking. Big pass over to Henry Reif. Reif, he'll chip it down low. Giving chase now is Johnny Myers. Myers now. Johnny at forecheck. And Burgham now will chip it down low. Here comes St. Thomas. Good forecheck pressure by Johnson. They'll chip it. Here comes St. Thomas. Big pass there. Good job by Burgham. Chips it up. Keegan Johnson's got some room. On control now back to St. Thomas. They'll do a line change. Forecheck pressure applied by Mason. Hoopmaker line out. Nice pressure by Johnny Myers. St. Thomas kind of a little bit bottled up in their own zone. Looking at that long stretch pass. Here they come. And they get it to center. Shot saved by Manzella.
And Jeff, they're going to do that stretch pass all night, so that's kind of their thing.
You know, they get that they try to get that forward behind the D.
They want to get a track meet going, and that's a good way to do it, right? They want to keep everything going fast. That first couple of minutes is not what they want, where they're kind of bottled up in their zone.
So Hoopmaker line out there. Hoopmaker with Beneke and Pearson. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Back over now to Eli Dolney. Dolney now there's to Ethan Pearson. Pearson's got some room. Pearson to Beneke. Beneke's in the room. Shot. Oh boy, the defense kind of backed up a little bit there. Thomas gave the forward some room. A shot there on net there, handled by Jervis. And good check there by Ethan Pearson. Pearson, really physical player, but it has just a phenomenal section playoff so far. Here comes St. Thomas now. St. Thomas on Dolney. They'll circle in the Eagan zone in this shot. Good block by Aiden Byrne there. Got a piece of that. Beneke centers it all the way out of the zone. And St. Thomas now, they touch up. Here they come. St. Thomas now in the zone. St. Thomas looking. St. Thomas now. Looking now. Nice job by Dolney. He'll tie his player up now. Back to Gibson. Loses the puck now. There's a slot in the corner that goes behind the net. Burgham now giving chase. Back to Cullen Meyer. Get out. Behind the net. Eli Dolney. Dolney now. Good job by Dolney to get it out of the zone. Can't clear the zone, however. Here comes St. Thomas. A little pressure by St. Thomas. Back in the zone. Rebound there. Oh, that was a dangerous rebound there. And here comes Reif. Good pressure there. And now puck in the middle. Back now is Max Meekin. Meekin now looking. Center it now, got through Reif. Puck at center ice. St. Thomas now will regroup in their own zone. They'll do D to D. They'll flip it up and out of play. That should be a face-off in the own zone. No one touched it.
It is, Jeff. They're pointing back to the circle.
So good end-to-end action from both teams.
Both teams. St. Thomas probably their best line there. Ended up having some good pressure in the Eagan zone. Got 2 shots on goal on Derek. One a little bit dangerous there. That was a screen. Big rebound.
And rebound, the defense covered up nicely, and they didn't get a chance to get that. So good flow to the game. And Johnny Myers line with Keegan Johnson and Jack Mason. Draw control by Eagan. Myers now with it. He'll feather it now to Jack Mason. Mason will cycle it down low. And that's going to be all the way down. And face off at 13:38 to go in period one. No score. Shots on goal.
2-0.
And again, Egan's I thought at least had a couple shots, but maybe they were deflected over the net. Nevertheless, Keegan Johnson with the draw. Byrne and Dolney at the points for Eagan.
Hey, Jeff, real quick, we still have our 2 injuries.
Draw control now by Eagan. Nice forecheck pressure by Myers. Now that long stretch pass picked off nicely by Keegan Johnson. Back to Mason. Nice job by Mason. They'll chip it down low. Again, to your point, Thomas, St. Thomas likes that long stretch pass out of their zone. So, again, I think Eagan so far has picked up on that nicely. Here's a break here. Beneke. Oh, Beneke had some room. Here comes St. Thomas. They got numbers. It's a 3-on-2. St. Thomas now looking. Cycle back. Nice back check by. Oh, and that's going to be up behind.
Be a penalty. Yep.
And that hopefully that's just a check, not a checking from
it
behind.
It could be a checking from behind, Jeff.
Well, hopefully it's just a.
It's going to be close. The refs are going to talk it over. Unfortunately,
and he was falling down already. So
that's
again,
the only thing
hopefully
that's going to save
not
the hit from behind is he was already going down.
And we don't want that. We talked about that.
Oh, he's calling roughing.
So it's a roughing.
No, boarding. No, he is calling boarding.
But it won't be a 4. Should be just a 2.
Yeah.
So 2 minute, and then the player was falling.
Eagan captain's talking to the referee.
So
but
again,
I think you got to call the penalty there, Jeff.
Well, I think I was concerned about the 4 minute.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a 4 minute major. Oh, I'm sorry, double minor, a 5 minute major.
That's unfortunate, Jeff, because in their zone, Beneke had a really good chance. I think he thought it was a St. Thomas. You know, there's a lot of blue out there right now. Even though they have the white tops, they got the blue bottoms. I think he saw the blue, thought he had a pass, and it wasn't there. And they came back with a 3-on-2.
So big test for the Wildcats. Now we've got Meakin and we've got Donley with Johnson and Rife for the killers out there for Eagan. So huge, big first test to Eagan here in this one. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Now Eagan on the power penalty kill. Back there in the corner, Eli Donley gets to it, circles it, back to, got picked up. A nice job by Donley. Get rid of it. Hit the referee behind.
Jeff, they gave him a 5-minute penalty. They changed it. So
it's a 5-minute major.
It's a 5-minute major.
Well, there was a 2 minute up there just a second ago.
I know. I just looked up and saw the 4 minutes up
there. So that's a 5-minute major. So you can keep scoring all day long. That doesn't come out. That is a huge break. Huge gesture for the Wildcats. My goodness, you just can't ask for a more challenging sort of for a Wildcat fan to give St. Thomas a 5-minute penalty. I'm sorry, power play with endless scoring.
And Jeff, to your point.
He was falling down.
He was falling
so
down.
Again,
it was definitely a penalty, but I don't know if you go 5 minutes. But again, anytime a player stays down on the ice hurt, they're going to tend to lead to go to the bigger penalty. And it was a little bit questionable, Jeff, is he went down and then he looked at the referee when he saw there was a penalty.
And then
he rolled over when he saw that. And again, you hate to question that, but.
So St. Thomas now on the power play. Again, 5-minute major on Eagan. So you can keep scoring and scoring. Nice job by Myers.
And they scored.
Oh, that was a blazer from the point. Nothing you could do there.
But, Jeff, here we go. I mean, this isn't over.
But that was a laser shot. But that was a shot that no chance. I mean, that was going top shelf. And
Jeff, we still got 4 minutes to kill on the power play, too.
With that, yeah. So you got to grind through it now. Again, I tell you, nothing's been easy this year, and here we go again. St. Thomas now with the puck. Nice job by Hootmaker to break that up and get that down. Draw now controlled by St. Thomas. Nice forecheck pressure by Hootmaker. And here comes. So Braemar gets that one. Former Eagan player, so that's going to be a little sweet for him to get that goal. Here comes St. Thomas now trying to get that in front of the net. That's blocked up nicely by Meakin. And again, back to the point, and that's got out of the zone. And here comes St. Thomas. They got some room now. St. Thomas. They'll set up. 3 minutes to go in this one.
Nice play by Wright. Jeff deflected it out. Again, this is going to feel like a marathon, Jeff, or an hour power play here. Still got 2:50 to go.
And here, picked off there by Gibson. Again, nice job by Gibson. Boy, he's been just an awesome penalty killer again. Just killing time back there. Here comes St. Thomas now. Picked up in the zone. St. Thomas looking, shot wide. We'll try to set up behind the net. Looking to set up again at the point. Back to the cross. Over. Oh, behind the head. The back door is wide open. They shot it wide.
Well, that was a break, Jeff. Wide open back door.
Wide open
and he missed
net.
it.
Nice job by Byrne. Still kept in the zone, however. St. Thomas now. Here comes Johnny. Oh, Johnny had some space.
Could have been
through. Here comes Johnny again. Johnny Myers looks it through. Oh, he gets a shot and then gets a whistle.
What a play by Johnny there. No, Jeff. Unfortunately, the first one he had, he almost, if he would have got that clean, it would have been a breakaway.
And you know, Thomas, you can't even hear the whistle.
I couldn't hear it either.
I mean, now you got to be careful, too, because you got to just play on until they keep blowing that whistle, because it's so loud in here, you can't hear anything.
Again, we got 150 to go, Jeff, in the penalty kill.
Which has seemed like it's been all period, which it pretty much has.
It has, yeah.
Draw control now by St. Thomas, but now checked by Mason now. Here comes St. Thomas. They'll feather it out. Here they come. And St. Thomas Academy on the power play again. 5-minute major up by Beneke. St. Thomas looking in the corner. Again, 1:30 to go in their power play. So they want to set up. Back door. Nice save by Manzella. Boy, looked at that back door again. Good job by Manzella. Nice block by Dolney. And good job by Eli to get that out. Just can't do it. Blocked. Again. St. Thomas behind the net. And Byrne can't get rid of it. Back at the point. St. Thomas now good puck control. And the slot.
They scored.
Boy, that was a sweet looking play.
Yeah, nothing you can do there, Jeff. They just executed on a 5-on-4.
And it's just tough start to the game. You get a 5-minute major, and you got to be darn sure you make that call. And again, the player was falling, but my goodness, what a call that was.
Yeah, it's a big. I mean, it just changes the complexion of the game.
So now the senior leadership is really tested. Now the team is being tested.
Well, Jeff, we still have 58 seconds to kill off.
We've got to kill the penalty off. Draw control. Burgum chips it down low.
Scoring for St. Thomas Academy on the power play. His 13th of the season, number 9, Nico Vega. First assist to number 15, Jackson Allen. Second assist to number 17, Andrew Braemar.
Buck in the corner now. Again, St. Thomas still in the power play. This power play has lasted forever. Picked off, get rid of it. Oh, can't clear the zone. And Max Meekin, he'll get it out. So Meekin now clears it with 20 seconds to go on this penalty that's lasted, I think, half a day. And St. Thomas now. Pass behind, now picked up by Henry Reif now. Henry Reif trying to kill some time. He does so. Nice job. Gets it over to Meekin. Kill some time over to Dolney. Back to Meekin to Dolney. And Eagan, full strength. Here comes Gibson. Gibson, oh, nice shot. Good save by Jervis. So that was a good shot by Gibson. And now look to get a little equalizer, Thomas. They'll be looking now to get something on St. Thomas. You don't call a 5-minute major and you just, that doesn't go unnoticed.
Especially with them scoring 2 goals on it, Jeff.
And puck's in, out of play. 7:44 to go in period
but
1.
Jeff, here's where you need that senior leadership again, Jeff, right? Because you're a little shaken. You're down 2-0. Didn't expect that to happen, right?
Well, and again, how often do you see a 5-minute major called in the first 3 minutes of a game?
Of a game of this magnitude, right?
I mean, that is... Well, I tell you what, another it just doesn't get easy for the Wildcats. So the hoopmaker line out there with Dolney and Byrne. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Good forecheck pressure be applied by the Cats. Here comes St. Thomas, that long stretch pass again. Nice job by Byrne to pick it off. Here comes St. Thomas, however. St. Thomas now pressing, looking. St. Thomas now looking at the point. They'll work it around. St. Thomas now again, looking again. Nice pick off by Byrne. Here comes Eagan. Just can't get it out. No connection there. Picked up by Eagan. Nice pressure there by Beneke. Here comes St. Thomas out of their zone. They've got some space. Here they come. St. Thomas looking. And nice job there by Byrne now. And Aiden Byrne looking. Aiden Byrne now. Byrne, nice pass out to Beneke. Here comes Michael Beneke to Johnny Myers. Myers, nice little move by Myers. Shot saved by Jervis.
Jeff, that was a good opportunity. Exactly what Eagan needs right now.
Meekin, he'll chip it. Burgum, center. Picked off, here comes Eagan. Nick Sherrick's on the ice now. To Keegan, or to Keegan Johnson. Here comes St. Thomas now. St. Thomas in the corner. Controlled. Nice job, hit by Burgum in the corner. Picked up there. Max Meekin now. Max Meekin with the puck. Beacon. Nice outlet pass. Here comes Johnny Myers. Myers. He'll flip it down low. And here comes, they're going to wave it off. Icing, Eli Dolney giving chase. Eli Dolney. Back to Aiden Byrne. Byrne now. Gets through everybody back at center ice. Controlled by St. Thomas. They'll chip it in. Quick pace to the game. 5:51 to go in period one. St. Thomas up 2-0 on 2 power play goals and a 5-minute major. Puck is picked off. Here comes Cullen Meyer. Meyer now, he'll get it down low. Forecheck pressure applied now by Eagan. Centering pass now back to Gibson. Reif now battling. He gets hammered down low in the corner. Gibson now can't get it. Here comes St. Thomas. They've got some numbers. St. Thomas, it's a 2-on-2. St. Thomas, saved by Manzella. Blocker save in the corner. And here comes Henry Reif. Henry Reif. He gets hit from behind, and we're gonna there we go. That's their penalty. So here we go.
Jeff, it's not a 5-minute major, but it's a 2-minute.
Well, you know what? And again, you need to try to capitalize now.
On this now. Yeah.
You know, Thomas, we say it every game, at every situation, but boy, would a goal be big here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look how this place is filled up, Thomas. It is sold out. This, as we've been talking, this place is sold out. Braemar, 2,600 people packed. Here comes Eagan now. Johnny Myers up back to Eli Dolney. Eli Dolney now, and he'll chip it in low. Give me Keegan Johnson. Shot saved by Jervis. In the corner now, picked up by Johnson. They battle in front. Oh, they just lost the handle there, but good forecheck pressure by Eagan, but St. Thomas dumps it down low, giving chase. He's Eli Dolney. 1:25 to go on the power play for Eagan. Here comes Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers. Good move by Myers. Here he comes in the zone. Johnny's got some speed. Johnny comes in front. Oh, he gets drilled. But good job there by Meekin to keep that in the zone. Here comes St. Thomas, though. Here comes St. Thomas. It's a 2-on-2. St. Thomas looking. St. Thomas. That gets picked up. Johnny Myers will set it up. Behind the net. Minute to go on the power play. Dolney now behind his own net. And here comes Eagan. Dolney over to Max Meekin. Meekin now tries to get it in low. Picked up, can't do it. No, kept in. Oh no, now missed. Here comes. That's a 2-on-1. St. Thomas. Boy, that was a dangerous play there. And behind the net now at center ice, picked up by Henry Reif. Here comes Eagan. They'll chip it down low.
We got too many men on the ice, I think, Jeff. Yeah, we're going to get too many men, Jeff. We had 6 guys on the ice.
We did, yep.
It's another unfortunate mistake, Jeff. This is not the way you want to do it with trying to kill penalties, Jeff. Being the underdog.
Bench minor penalty assessed to the Eagan Wildcats for too many men on the ice. Time of the penalty, 13:25. Eagan, too many men on the ice at 13:25. Penalty served number 37, Kellen Meyer.
So Egan's got to weather this storm here. 3:35 to go. Again, St. Thomas will be on the man advantage for 20 seconds. Now draw control by Eagan. Aiden Byrne now. Aiden Byrne with the puck. Again, 4-on-4. And Johnson. Shot goes wide. Back in the corner. Picked up by Johnny Myers now. Back to Dolney. Again, 4-on-4. Back to Byrne.
Scored! Wow.
Aiden,
Jeff,
boy, what a gift.
that was a gift, Jeff.
That was just a five-hole.
Just a five-hole soft shot. So, Jeff, maybe that's the gift that gets you back in the game.
I tell you what, that is, we'll take that all day long, and not sure what Jervis was thinking there.
You know, Jeff, I think that's nerves, or he went to go play it with a stick, and he missed it with the stick, and it went right through his legs.
Well, boy, I tell you what a big goal that is.
And, Jeff, now the importance, unfortunately, we're going to go shorthanded here, but, I mean, that's got to, you want to put some pressure on him now, because obviously he's going to be thinking about that goal.
And boy, that's one it's a hard time shaking that off. And hopefully that's going to. Hopefully now you just keep putting pressure on him.
Unfortunately, remember we're shorthanded though now.
And we are power play opportunity now for St. Thomas, and they've had a very good power play so far this game.
They can move
2
it
power
around.
play goals. They're very gifted. They're very talented. And we're hoping that that's going to be enough to get this spark going for the Wildcats. In the high slot.
No goal. No goal.
Boy, that hit the crossbar.
Hit the crossbar. Yeah. Everyone stopped, Jeff, because nobody can hear a whistle. That's why. And to your point, you can't stop.
You can't.
Oh, give away, Jeff.
Oh, Johnny Myers, Keegan Johnson. My goodness.
Did Johnny have the opportunity?
There's a whistle. There's a penalty.
What?
Penalty on St. Thomas.
Jeff, the roof's coming off of this place right now.
You can't hear. The place is sold out. I mean, now there's not a.
So they hit a crossbar. Johnny comes down shorthanded, Jeff, and looked like he was going to get an open net shot, right?
So now we're on the power. Now we're in this. It's 4-on-4, but faceoff will be to the.
It should be in their zone
to
because
the
that's
left
where the
of
penalty
Jervis.
was. And again, Jeff, they have goal judges in this game. And the ref immediately waved off no goal.
Yeah, they waved
and
it
the
off.
goal judge did not put the light on,
Right.
so it was a crossbar. What a turn of events. And Johnny just missed tying this game up. No?
Boy, I tell you what, here we go. I mean, here we go.
So 4-on-4.
4-on-4 hockey. We've got Johnson, Myers, Meekin, and Burgum for the Wildcats. Draw control. Meekin over to Burgum. Burgum! Oh, nice job there. Good shot, good save.
And again, Jeff, I think right now you just want to put shots on him.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And what was the penalty? Roughing, did he say?
Roughing.
Roughing.
Draw control now by St. Thomas. Look for that long stretch pass. And here they come. They'll chip it down low. And here comes Eagan. Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers. Oh, just missed it. Look for that potential breakaway pass. Here they come. Here comes St. Thomas. And here comes Matthew. Matthew Burgum. Here comes Burgum. Shot. Oh, that was a good shot there.
And there's what is that, Jeff? Wow. St. Thomas took Burgum right into the net, uncalled for, no call. I'm surprised they didn't call that, Jeff. I mean, there's been a lot of penalties in this first period for this level of game, but, So Jeff, in
Well,
12 seconds.
that's gonna. I know Burgum, and that's gonna get him fired up. That's good.
Well, that was a late hit into the. It
Yeah,
took him right into
and you're
the.
surprised that was no call. Absolutely. So again, 4-on-4, a lot of ice out there. Back at the corner now, Eli Dolney will drop it off now to Aiden Byrne. Here comes Aiden Byrne now. Byrne is still, now Egan's up. Power play up now. They'll settle it down. Meyer shot. Oh. Big
Boy,
shot.
Jeff, he gets that off
I tell
so
you,
fast.
Jervis is kind of, he's
I know,
fighting
he's
it right
fighting
now.
it a little bit. And that's what I told you. A goalie lets one in like that, they're going to be fighting it, right? So.
Boy, what a game. This game, Thomas, has shifted completely around. It was all St. Thomas on that 5-minute major. They were rolling 2 power play goals. But now Thomas Eagan is stormed back on the power play now for a minute to go, minute 27 to go in the first period, 2-1. St. Thomas, Eagan storming back. Johnny Myers now. Myers back to Keegan Johnson. Oh, it's right there. What a play. That was right there. That was Meekin, I think. Was set up by.
Was it Meekin? He had a wide open net if he connects on it.
Oh, it
right?
was wide open all net there. What a play by that. That was Myers again.
Yeah.
Here comes Johnny Myers now. Myers, lost it.
Whoa.
That's in the stand. That was uncontested. That was coming
Hopefully
in hot.
that didn't hit somebody.
No, he hit the stands.
That was a laser off the ice. But again, that's fortunate, Jeff, because the faceoff's now going to be in their zone.
Minute to go in the period.
33 in the power play.
Shots on goal, 11-10. So I tell you what, Thomas Eakin's weathered the storm, and they're storming back right now. Keegan Johnson, Beneke, Dolney, Meekin, and Johnny Myers. Puck control now. I'm sorry, Cole Gibson. Back to Dolney. Back to Keegan Johnson. Back to Gibson. St. Thomas is very aggressive on the penalty kill. They don't give you much time with that puck. Dolney now. Back to Keegan Johnson. Here comes Keegan Johnson. Johnson now will drop it to Meekin. Gets in there, Beneke! Oh, Beneke had a wide. Oh, what a shot by Beneke. What a save by Jervis. Dolney goes down. We had some room. Beneke again. They tied up in the corner. Back to Meekin. Oh, he tried to go. Oh, what a job by Meekin. Heavy on the stick. Eagan looking in the front. Kept in the zone. Here comes St. No, kept in. No, it does. St. Thomas back and forth we go. Chances. Johnson, Keegan Johnson now. Behind the net. Now in the corner. And that'll take care of it. You know what? Eagan really battled back.
Jeff, they had a couple really glorious chances to tie this game up, no? Beneke and we're not sure. We think it was. I just wanted to hear that. So we were saying, we were thinking Meekin had that chance, and Beneke, right?
It was Meekin, Beneke, and again, but what? Tell you what, how about Eagan? You know, started that period, they said, oh my, got the money, St. Thomas.
Play with them? Yeah.
And we're back, hockey fans, to the lovely Braemar Arena in Edina, where your Wildcats are taking on the cadets from St. Thomas Academy. It's 2-1. St. Thomas and Thomas, I tell you what, it was a tale of 3 games in a period.
Yeah, 3 or 4, Jeff.
I mean, it was
right?
like, I mean, the emotions of these section games are unlike any you'll ever see.
I
mean, you just
the waves of emotion, right?
And again, Braemar has a capacity of 2,600. When the game started, I'd say there was probably about 1,800 here.
Yeah.
Thomas, there's not an open seat in the house. I
No,
mean, this thing is packed.
And I was just talking to someone, and he missed the first 8 minutes of the game because of the parking lot and the line getting in here. So there were a lot of late arrivals, to your point, but it is packed now.
So Eagan had a really uphill battle early on, got a 5-minute major against Beneke for checking from behind. And in a 5-minute major, you keep scoring and scoring, and
they did.
There's no end.
Yep, and they scored 2. Their 2 goals were on that. Right, and then we got another penalty for too many men on the ice. So we spent 7 minutes of that first period shorthanded, Jeff, and yet we were inches away from being tied 2-2 in this game.
So we battled back now 2-1. Again, St. Thomas has got to be kind of thinking a little bit about this, is that, you know, Eagan kind of battled back. They didn't go away, and they're not used to teams not going away.
I don't think most teams are, Jeff. I mean, this has been the story of our team all year. It looked like St. Thomas, when they went up 2-0, the place kind of lost the energy. It looked like almost like game over, right?
And they have a wicked power play, so we
need to stay
out of that box.
Yeah, they really move it around. Both goals came on there. They're both really pretty plays from St. Thomas. But Jeff, the other thing you got to think is Jervis, their goalie, let in a really bad goal. So, you know, he's going to be fighting his first few shots.
And as a goalie parent, Thomas, how do you shake that off?
You really don't, Jeff. It's going to kind of stick with him through the game. The only thing he can do is hope he gets a lot of shots and he wears it. You know, it kind of works through it. But I don't think he's going to get that. So it's really hard to recover. And the important thing now, Jeff, is to get some shots on him. Make him think, right?
So we start with the Gibson line with Byrne and Dolney. Again, underway, period 2, live at Braemar Arena, Wildcats and the Cadets. Back over to Byrne. Byrne looking. They'll tip it in now. Nice job to Reif. Now they give chase. Henry Reif now gets down low. Here comes St. Thomas. They can't clear the zone. And it goes now to Gibson. Back to Reif. Good forecheck pressure now. Meyer now, good shot there. Here comes St. Thomas. Now they got some speed. St. Thomas looking. St. Thomas. It'll dip do. What a move there. Boy, that was a dangerous looking play. They are so gifted forward-wise. They can move that puck quickly. Here comes Cullen Meyer now. Cullen Meyer. He'll chip it down low. Cullen Meyer. And now they'll do a line change. And Johnson, that'll be flipped up real high. Back to Max Meekin. Meekin will chip it now. Back to Mason. Back over to Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers looking. Myers shot.
Tipped, Jeff, by the defenseman.
Saved by Jervis.
No, it wasn't. Actually, it didn't even get to him.
Okay,
Jeff.
I'm
it
sorry.
got tipped by the defenseman
In the netting?
Yep.
Okay, so face off of the left of Jervis. Jervis, senior goalie, number 30.
And again, Jeff, their 2 goalies about split the games this year in half, so I'm sure they went with the senior just because.
Draw control now by Eagan. Mason shot. Burgum now goes in low. He'll chip it down. Centering pass. Oh, no, and there it was. Johnson. I'll try to feather that. And here comes St. Thomas. Back over to Meekin. Meekin now looking. Meekin try to get that up deep. Here comes St. Thomas. Nice save by Manzella. Here comes Eagan. Johnny Myers just out of his reach. Can't reach it all the way. Here comes St. Thomas again. They get control of the puck. Zone control time. Back now, Burgum. Nice body position there. Takes his body out. Oh, there's a giveaway. Save, rebound over the net. Back
Big
behind
save
the
there,
net
Jeff,
now.
by Manzella on that turnover.
And now Burgum again takes his body out in the corner. And St. Thomas on a little bit of zone time now. They cycle behind. And now try to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. Here comes St. Thomas. Wrap around. Behind. And Johnson will send it all the way down. Got bottled up a little bit in her own zone.
Bottled up, and then they had that wraparound that fooled Derek a little bit. Luckily, he got his pad back out there.
So Eagan will be a line change now with Hoopmaker, Dolney, and Byrne. 14:51 to go in period 2. Still 2-1 St. Thomas. Draw control now by Eagan. Dolney now will ring the board. Kept in by St. Thomas. Behind the net now is Byrne. Aiden Byrne now. Byrne, he gets hacked. Boy, I can hear it up here. No penalty there. Here comes St. Thomas again. Job by, boy, is that Dolney again?
Dolney
How many blocks this year has he had? Boy, they come out of the corner so quickly, Thomas, don't they?
Yeah, Jeff, their kind of east-west movement is just really, really good.
They are so quickly,
right?
yeah.
They come off the boards quick, right to the center of the ice, which is the most dangerous spot. And then if they don't, they pass it that way. And we've seen some really good passes for them across.
So, again, 14:36 to go in period 2. Still 2-1 St. Thomas, but St. Thomas pressing. Draw control now with the Cadets. Shot, good save by Manzella. The blocker save low. Good save by Manzella. Here comes Eagan. And here they come out of the zone. Cole Gibson now. Gibson. Shot goes in the netting. Boy, a late shot there. Goes in the net. It'll be a face-off to the right of Jervis.
Yeah, Cole's had a couple nice chances, Jeff, in this game. But Jeff, we didn't have a lot of time to talk about it, but we've seen Sherrick out there for a couple shifts here and there. Again, he's not 100%, you can see it, but a good lift for the team.
Draw control now by St. Thomas. They're going to try to ring those boards all the way through. They do so. Here they come. St. Thomas now. Enter the zone. And, just out of the reach of Keegan Johnson. They're going to chip it all the way in. Giving chase now is Matthew Burgum. Burgum, he'll flip the corner. Back to Johnny Myers. Can't get it out. What a save! Save by Manzella.
And Jeff, that's just what we were talking about. It looked harmless on the boards, and then 2 seconds later, he's right in the slot, taking a really dangerous chance. So you got to watch that. They're doing a good job of that, coming off those boards.
And again, if you've got it, if you try to get that puck around those boards, you got to bring it hot because they pick it off.
They come right to center ice with it,
and they're so quick laterally. So lots of pressure by St. Thomas early in the second period. What a save by Manzella. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Nice job by Ethan Pearson to anticipate that. Here comes Eagan, Hoopmaker. Will Hoopmaker, shot, goes wide behind the net. Now Hoopmaker applying pressure. And Hoopmaker and Pearson. And Michael Beneke giving chase. Beneke now. Good hit by Beneke. Good low hit there. And kept in by Hoopmaker.
Offside,
just offside, but nice pressure by that line. Nice body position.
And again, Jeff, that's the best way for us to kind of get back in this, is to be physical with these guys. Big, clean hit. And again, you don't want to get a penalty.
Right.
But he kept everything low.
And again, Eagan, they get that puck out of their zone. They like to ring those boards, but if you're going to ring it, you got to ring it hot.
You got to ring it hot, because if they get control, you know it's coming right to the center, right to center ice.
So Gibson, Meyer, and Reif. And nice move there. Good pressure by Cullen Meyer. Long stretch pass again, Thomas. And they're going to wave it off. Good cover by Byrne in the corner. Now St. Thomas will try to set it up. They'll cycle in the Eagan zone. They're very quick to the puck. And now they control it again. Now in the corner. St. Thomas now. They work out of the corner very nicely. In the Eagan zone. Cross pass. Looking for a lane. Nice job there by Reif to block that up. Back over to Dolney. Here comes Eli Dolney. Oh, he had Reif. What a play by Dolney. Beautiful pass.
You got a whistle. And again, Jeff, it's so hard. The players can't even hear the whistle, because he blew the whistle when off the shot. The goalie tried to play it. They started to play it, but nobody realized the whistle.
Boy, what a heads-up play by Dolney. That was a tape-to-tape pass to Reif.
Absolutely.
And for a potential breakaway.
Yep, just missed. It bounced off his stick.
So Keegan Johnson with Johnny Myers and Mason, Burgum and Meekin. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Back in the corner. Here they come. Kept in by Burgum. Oh, rebound there. Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers lost it. Here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas now. Nice defensive play. Here comes Max Meekin. Meekin's got some speed. Max Meekin. Meekin now. Looking. And here comes St. Thomas. Looking. Nice play there by Beneke. Well, here's a potential break. Oh, good defensive play. I don't know if it was Bergman or Manzella.
Both, I think, got both.
I mean,
I think they both hit it,
they had a 1-on-3
down low.
And it was, and what a job by Manzella.
Bergman went down, and then I think that got Derek enough room to get a stick on it and poked it out of there.
Boy, they can move that puck quick, can't they? You get that puck, give it away in your zone, and you are in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Jeff, it looks harmless for right before, and then within a second, they're in a scoring spot.
Draw control now by Eagan. Can't get out of the zone. They do it to get out of the zone. Back and cross-ice pass.
Hit.
Here comes St. Thomas again. They're pressing. The Cadets behind the net. Back to Hoopmaker now. Hoopmaker tries to get it out. He does so. Can't get out to Beneke. Puck at center ice. And here comes St. Thomas again. Pressure by Pearson. Center ice, here they come. Picked off by Byrne. Now Byrne looking for an outlet. Nice pass to Beneke. Beneke gets taken down.
Penalty! I got a penalty, Jeff. Holding.
And that's a holding. Nice play
Great
by
play,
Byrne.
Beneke.
You got that to Beneke.
Okay, don't
Beneke
get her,
goes
get
down.
out of
Yep,
there,
you
get
just
out
need
of
to
there.
get out.
Don't hit the goalie.
Don't give any reason for another call.
The goalie took a cheap shot at him, but he does the smart thing. Just skate out of there.
So big. They're all, this is really big.
This is really big. Really big. Jeff, did you park your car illegally?
It's still running.
It's still running. So, Jeff, it's big, but here we go.
Keegan Johnson.
11:22 to go.
Johnson, Meekin, Dolney, Myers, and Beneke now on the power play. Over to Myers. Shot saved. Dolney. Oh! Meekin had it. It was hopped over his stick. Open net, and nothing he could do. He just hopped over his stick. Nice job there by Dolney. Oh my Lord!
Gosh.
How did that got to the Manzella? And it was at the 5-hole. Well, you can't hear whistles. You just got to keep playing. Johnny Myers now. Oh, no.
Beneke's going to get an interference penalty.
Boy, you got to be careful out there. You just can't give them
Jeff,
chances to make the call.
And Jeff, the other thing is that's 3 chances now. Egan's had glorious opportunities. You got to start. And I know Max couldn't do anything there, hopped over his stick, but boy, that it's any part of him, it's going to go in the net.
Yeah, St. Thomas doesn't give up many chances like that.
No.
And again, they're a very strong defensive team, but when you have a chance like that, again, the puck hopped over his stick. Nothing you can do now. Again, St. Thomas with the puck down low. St. Thomas now looking. They're very gifted at that puck down low in the Eagan zone. Here they control again. Now we're 4-4. St. Thomas now looking to set up. No one home, and here comes Henry Rife's got time. Here comes Henry Rife. Henry Rife for Eagan. He'll hit it down low. He'll give chase. Rife now. Nice job by Henry Rife. Good body position by Rife. And again, 4-on-4 hockey for another 55 seconds. Here comes St. Thomas with the puck. St. Thomas enters the Eagan zone. They'll drop it back. Again, save. Saved by Manzella. I think off his mask, but they got the rebound, but good job by Manzella to make that save. Tough save.
Jeff, he just not only did he make the save off his mask, to your point, he ended up hitting it with his stick that just knocked it out of the St. Thomas guy's way.
And that's an icing because, again, we're still 4-on-4.
For 35 seconds.
But it's kind of felt like a power play right now for St. Thomas. So, again, Egan's got to kind of regain their composure.
Again, Jeff, our best chance in this is 5-on-5, not 4-on-4, not 5-on-4.
Yeah, you don't want to give them more space.
Oh, they're so good in open space.
Draw control now by Johnson. Oh, can't get rid of it. Here comes St. Thomas. Save. Boy, good job by Bergam. I think they cleared out a lane, I think, for Manzello to see that.
They did.
He's battling, and their body's flying.
Yeah, he gave him a good lane to see the shot, Jeff.
But, boy, it's getting physical out there.
And you saw they were trying to break Johnny out, and it just got intercepted, or Johnny's on a breakaway.
Draw control. Can't get out to the point. Here comes now. Again, we're 4 on 4. So, again. So here they come. St. Thomas now looking. They're going to cycle now. Try to get a shot on net. Here comes Eagan. Here comes Johnny Myers now. Johnny Myers looking. Oh, I thought that was going to go.
It wasn't a clean blocker save, Jeff.
It was
kind of off the side of his blocker. Watch out here.
Saved by Manzella.
On the breakaway.
Boy, they get that backdoor player.
And now the power play starts, Jeff.
And there we go.
Jeff, I think that was the guy coming out of the box, wasn't it?
That was the guy out of the box,
right,
and there's no way, and you can't hear anything. Here's another break.
That's too bad, Jeff. I know I saw Derek even got a piece of it, but another break. And again, Jeff, we just cannot get in the penalty box. They're just too good 5-on-4. That's 3 power play goals.
So again, Eagan really got to dig deep here. Again, the power special teams, it's all been special teams, Thomas.
Yeah, it's been all special teams.
3 power play goals by St. Thomas is 3-1, 8:55 to go in period 2.
Again, unfortunately, Jeff, Derek got a piece of that one, but just couldn't get it.
And he's playing just solid. I mean, they've had some point-blank chances. These power plays are just killing us.
They're killing us.
And that should be an icing all the way down. They're going to wave it off. Burn now. Giving chase to Dolney. Eli Dolney now with it. Dolney tries to get it out, does so. Still gets it out finally. Here comes St. Thomas again. Sherrick is out there. And St. Thomas again, pressure, middle. And here comes Eli Dolney. Dolney gets that over.
Sherrick's getting held, Jeff. He doesn't even have a stick.
And that should have been a play.
How was that not a call, Jeff?
Here comes St. Thomas. Now they've got some numbers, St. Thomas. And nice job by Sherrick. Good battle there by Sherrick. Oh, just missed.
Scoring for St. Thomas on the power play. His 14th of the season, second of the game. Number 9, Nico Vega.
So Pega gets his second goal of the game. 7:55 to go in period 2. 3-1 St. Thomas. Here comes Eagan Gibson. Gibson shot. Kept in by Bergam. The Gibson. Oh, Gibson was right there. Just couldn't connect. Eagan again pressing. Here comes St. Thomas. Stretch pass. Save. Good cover up by Bergam and Meekin. Here comes Eagan. Nice stretch pass. Cullen Meyer. Meyer gets it. Backhand just wide. Good job there by Cullen Meyer. Good forecheck by Meyer. Good reach. Gibson. Oh!
Off the glove. We got the net knocked off.
Your attention, please.
So that was a little dangerous play there. Jeff, it seems like we are a couple bounces away. We're just not getting the bounce in the offensive zone right now. No?
2GC 046, 374 VWY, 387 NUC, CDF 192. You're in a fire lane. They will be towed.
7:04 to go in period 2. 3-1 still. That's going to be an icing all the way down. So St. Thomas really looking for that stretch breakaway play.
And Jeff, the problem with that is when they miss, it's icing, and you got to make them pay for it.
CDF 192, 893 LSG. Back to hockey.
Oh boy, a good save shot there by Myers. And Jervis got a piece of that. Draw control by Eagan. Johnny Myers now lost it. Here comes St. Thomas. They'll do that stretch again. They'll try anyways. They won't do it. They'll dump it down low. They'll give chase. Eli Doley now. Doley, nice little chip pass to Johnny Myers. Here comes Eagan. Keegan Johnson now. Keegan Johnson. Johnson will dump it down low. And they'll give some forecheck pressure. Oh, Johnny Myers, just missed on that. Back to center. Here comes St. Thomas now back to Byrne. That puck, boy, can't get it. Here comes St. Thomas again. They've got some numbers now at the blue line. Shot, good save by Manzella. He'll hang on for a whistle. 6:20 to go in period 2.
Just again, the shots are 23-21. So we've had our chances, Jeff, but it seems like we're about to finish either bounces or we just haven't any luck.
And one thing we noticed too is just when we're kind of getting the momentum back 5-on-5, as we talk about, then we get a penalty.
And that's
so again, 5-on-5, we're holding tight, and we're actually a little bit man advantage Eagan. Draw controlled by St. Thomas. Puck in the corner. Oh, good job. I think Burgum got a piece of that stick.
They did, Jeff.
And those are.
And again, they move it right. They're always looking to move it right into the dangerous part of the slot, right? Every single time they're looking to make that play. And Jeff, it's good to see Sherrick's back out there again. So he's definitely logging some ice time in the second period.
Puck in the corner. Behind, shot there. Here comes Doley. Doley will flip it up. Out of the zone. That stretch pass. Here comes St. Thomas again. That long stretch. Into the zone quickly. St. Thomas now looking. They'll set up 5:55 to go in period 2. St. Thomas up 3-1. Again, they like to work out of that corner. They'll cycle it down low. Here comes Ethan Pearson. Pearson now. Nice outlet pass now to Sherrick, and they're going to wave off icing. Puck now behind the net. Here comes St. Thomas. Center. Here they come. St. Thomas looking. Good job by Byrne. Nice body position there, but St. Thomas controls the puck. Back to Henry Reif. He loses it. Here comes St. Thomas again. St. Thomas with the puck. They're quick to the zone, aren't they, Thomas? They really are. Oh, that was a dangerous play there, too. Meyer gets it up there to Cole Gibson. Here comes Gibson. Cole Gibson. Throws a shot to the head. No call. Puck in the corner now. They pick it up. Kept in nicely by Byrne. Shot goes wide. Back to Gibson. Now Gibson will try to feather it down low. Gets it over to Reif. To Meyer. Oh, that was a good save by Jervis. He slid over nice there.
I think it got tipped a little too, Jeff. It slowed it down a little to help him out. And again, Jeff, 5-on-5, it's been pretty equal.
Yeah, shots are 23-22, really even up there. But St. Thomas likes to work out of that corner in their own zone. They look for that high slot.
They're always putting a guy in the high slot.
Ball control to Myers. He'll chip it down low to Mason. And here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas. Stretch pass, going through. And nice job there by Meek and Tyler. So that could be an.
They're trying to get a call, Jeff, but they're not going to get that.
Little embellishment there of number 11. Boy, it looked like he got his legs taken out from him. It was shot.
Well, Jeff, he wasn't going to get a shot anyway because Derek was going to cover it one way or
another.
And the
defense, there was 2D right there. Meek and Bergen was right there, and then they let Derek get the puck.
Yeah, and then he went down to make it look like he got hauled down.
Controlled again by St. Thomas. In front to Johnny Meyer. Here comes Johnny Myers on to Keegan Johnson. Here comes Keegan Johnson. Johnson, he's got some room. Keegan Johnson behind the net. Oh, this could be some numbers here. Here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas looking. Here they come. Michael Beneke. Beneke now. Beneke looking. Beneke. And good job at Beneke to drive the net.
Yeah.
Get that penalty. Draw the penalty.
There is no call though on this one though, Jeff. But good work.
No, good. You know, you got to make them make a call or try to at least try to force a call.
And again, nothing wrong with the hustle. He ends up knocking the goalie into the net. Hopefully you shake the goalie up a little bit.
So 4:02 to go in period 2. 3-1 still St. Thomas. Eagan pressing. Hoopmaker out there with Dolney. Dolney's got a lane. Dolney shot that got wide or deflected wide. Back to Beneke now. Beneke looking. Michael Beneke will cycle it down low. He gets taken down. No call. Here comes St. Thomas. They get out of that zone pretty quick, don't they? Here they come. St. Thomas drops it, no one home. Oh, they just can't feather it. Try to get it out. Boy, still kept in by St. Thomas. Looks like they're all over their zone. They are quick to the puck. Eagan really getting hemmed up in their own zone. Drop it off. Finally, here comes Byrne. Aiden Byrne. Nice outlet pass now to Ethan Pearson. Pearson now gets it to Hoopmaker. Hoopmaker. He'll chip it down low. In the corner. St. Thomas now will flip it up. And on that is nice job Meekin to Byrne. Aiden Byrne now. Byrne gets it to Gibson. To Meyer. Here comes St. Thomas. They're very quick. St. Thomas looking. St. Thomas. St. Thomas. Oh, that was a dangerous shot. Just went wide. 2:55 to go in period 2. St. Thomas now in the Eagan zone, looking to cycle again. They'd like to work out of that corner. And nice job by Aiden Byrne to take out the body. And again, still working, but they still get the puck out. Shot. Rebound. Well, that was sitting there. Good defensive play by Byrne and Meek. And here comes St. Thomas. Here they come. Here comes Cole Gibson. Gibson now. Shot goes in the corner. Picked up now by Gibson. Gibson now battling. And Henry Reif. Here comes St. Thomas. Oh, picked up nicely by Burgum. Good decision there. They'll chip it down low. And here comes St. Thomas again. They'll do this stretch. Picked up by Johnny Myers. Myers! Rebound! Oh, there's a scrum.
Jeff, another golden opportunity. We're going to have to get one of these, Jeff, down 3-1 at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got some nice scrum, nice body there again, but again, you know, 5-on-5, the shots start to mount in Eagan's favor.
We're out shooting them 25-23 now.
Or it's told 387 NUC Honda.
Jeff, we're out shooting them now, actually.
Puck control now by St. Thomas. Nice forecheck pressure by Johnny Myers. I'm not sure why that's out of the zone.
I thought it got tipped.
Well, it had to. I mean, you know.
He didn't just throw it up.
But how does that get out? I mean, that had
That's
to be deflected.
It had to be deflected. It didn't just go up over the. It's a bizarre call.
Draw control now by St. Thomas. Here they come again. St. Thomas now, they'll chip it down low. 1:40 to go in period 2. And nice job by Dolney there. But St. Thomas all over Eagan in their zone. But now Eagan's kind of getting the puck out a little bit better now. Here comes St. Thomas in their own zone. Here they come. They'll cycle down low. And a stretch pad, that's going to be up deflected.
Johnny tipped that and almost took one of the coach's heads off.
So minute 24 to go in period 2.
Face-off will be just outside the zone.
Draw control now by St. Thomas. They'll work it, and they can't get it down low. Max Meekin now will chip it back over to Beneke. He loses it, but he recovers well. Oh, here we go. Are you kidding me?
If they didn't call the 2 penalties down there, this is
Wait, you know, you just can't. I mean, every goal St. Thomas has had has not been in the power play. And you don't want to take this game away from the players. And you gotta call it both ways. And again, this is our. How many penalty minutes have we had in this game so far?
It's been a lot because you have a 5-minute sitting there.
So this could be. What do you got? 12 minutes of penalties so far?
At least.
So again, critical here for the Wildcats to get this here, just down 3-1. St. Thomas. So Pearson gets the penalty for hooking. St. Thomas now, they want to get another one here. A minute to go in period 2. And they can't clear the zone. And now at the point, St. Thomas again now working. They're looking. Back over to the corner. St. Thomas looking for that back door. Rebound, sitting there. And let's drive him, and you need to really put a little body on that. He's getting a little too close to the goalie. So 39.2 seconds to go in period 2. Eagan on the penalty kill again. Shots are 26-25 in favor of St. Thomas, but how many of those shots are in the power play?
I know, Jeff. I mean, if you take those away, what's the shots?
Draw control now by St. Thomas again. Boy, they feather it down low. Max Meekin can't get it out of the zone. Back to the point. St. Thomas looking at the high slot. Shot goes wide, back in the corner. Seems like Egan's been on the penalty kill the whole game. Another save by Manzella. Another save. Boy, great save by Manzella. 15 seconds to go in the period. St. Thomas relentless on the penalty. Power play!
Oh.
And they're going to wave off a high stick. They were going to blow the whistle. 5 seconds to go in this one. As far as second period go, and good job. And there's a
hook. They're going to call it, Jeff. I think
they're going to call it. I think they got the nod.
Got him.
I haven't seen a hand go up.
Interference. Yeah, I saw the hand go up, Jeff.
Okay,
I
so
just didn't know if he was going to call both, us, whatever.
No, but I think
he's getting number 11. Yeah.
They're going to get they got the penalty, so they got it.
So, Jeff, we'll go start 4-on-4 at the beginning of the third. And, Jeff, we've had our chances in this game.
We've had our chances, but again, Thomas, you get that 4-on-4 that just gives them so much ice to move, and you get a talented offensive team. What's the worst thing you can give them is you want to give them ice and space.
Yeah.
So, again, after 2 periods of play at Braemar.
Scoring for St. Thomas in the power play is 14th of the season. Second in game, number 9.
They're going, we're listening for the announcements of the goal scoring.
Assist to number 8, Tanner Brower. Second assist to number 4, Will Schindler. Time 8:05. Shots on goal in the second period. St. Thomas Academy 17, 2-period total 28. Eagan 14, 2-period total 25.
But I didn't hear a penalty, though, Thomas. I don't hear a penalty called.
I don't see one on the board either.
So I don't think they're going to call it. They're not going to call that penalty.
But he went and gave the interference signal. That's what I don't understand.
I didn't see an arm go up, and I do not see. Wouldn't they have identified that penalty right now?
It's up. They just put it up.
Okay, they did. Okay, there you go.
I'm either losing my mind. I saw him put his arm up. I saw him go to the thing with an interference.
Here's your assessment.
St. Thomas Academy's number 11, Rob Kurski, 2 minutes for interference. Time to penalty 17 minutes.
So Thomas, just to make it clear, let's just add some spice to the game. It'll be 3-1, Eagan down from St. Thomas. Now the cadets will be 4-4 for about 45 seconds. Then Eagan goes in the power play. Boy, you get that next goal is 3-2. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible in this game. If we've had enough chances where this could be 3-3, if we weren't shorthanded so much, it wouldn't probably be 3-1. So
what an environment here. Can you stand this environment? It is just off the chart. It's one of these things where and the reason why the crowd was late arriving, to your point, you heard that people couldn't get in the building.
Couldn't get in the building. Yeah. So.
Well, the season comes down to this.
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Yep.
Do you have 17 minutes left in you to come back against the number 5th ranked team in state and take it to them?
Yeah.
And we'll find out quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll be back here shortly for the start of the third period here at Braemar Arena. Jeff Bergam, Thomas Manzella. And welcome back, hockey fans, to Braemar Arena for the start of the third period, where the cadets of St. Thomas Academy are up 3-1 over your Wildcats. It's been a game of special teams, Thomas. Penalty minutes heavily in favor of St. Thomas. And at very last second of that second period, St. Thomas did get a penalty. So we'll be 4-4 for 48 seconds, and Eagan will go on the man advantage for about a minute, 10 minute, 20 seconds, 15 seconds. And Thomas, we say it all year, but boy, the start of this period is going to be huge.
Yeah, Jeff, we got to get back in this game. We've had our chances to get back, Jeff. You know, we've had a couple chances where a puck's bounced over, where a guy has an open net to shoot at. It's just unfortunate. And then to your point, you got to stay out of the box in the third period.
Boy, St. Thomas is just so gifted when they have space. But 5-on-5, we don't give them space.
No.
And actually, we create space 5-on-5, and it's been frustrating because that's where we get our shots.
Well, that's why the shots are 28-25. If you took the power plays out of that, you know, we'd probably have a significant advantage in shots.
So it comes down, Thomas, to 17 minutes for either team. One team will advance to St. Paul next week. St. Thomas up 3-1. They're not used to any kind of a tight game typically. Eagan, this is kind of same old song for Eagan. They don't bend, they don't break. Can they come back? Can they storm back? Can they test St. Thomas and test Jervis? Because at times, Thomas, Jervis has been a little shaky back there.
Yeah, well, the first goal he gave up, obviously, but it was one that, you know, you don't see it at the high school level very often, where it goes 5-hole from a soft shot. So, you know, again, they've been close a few times to just putting it in the net. Wow. And Jeff, you know, momentum-wise, if they can get the next goal, you saw it when we got the first one, how the momentum just totally shifted in the game.
Well, again, an atmosphere second to none. I mean, you've got a 2,600 sold-out arena just to get to state. Sections are all right now. This is it. 17 minutes. It's 4-4. Here we go. Draw control now by St. Thomas. Again, 4-4. Nice forecheck pressure applied by Reif. Back now to Eli Dolney. Dolney now will cycle it down low. Back to Henry Reif. Here comes Eagan. Reif and Gibson. Reif shot blocker saved by Jervis. Back in the corner behind. Oh, that was a dangerous little deflection by St. Thomas by number 3, Henry. Here comes St. Thomas now. Again, 4-4. They'll set it up. And they'll get it to center ice. Here comes St. Thomas getting down low. Shot saved by Manzella. Glove save kind of hopped out. Here comes Eagan now. They've got some time now. 10 seconds to go with the 4-4 advantage. Here comes Henry Reif. Henry Reif with the puck. Henry Reif still at the puck. He'll cycle down low. Reif shot. Johnson. Keegan. Oh, could not pull the trigger. And now Eagan will be on the power play. But St. Thomas controls. And they'll chip it down low. Just over a minute to go in the man advantage for Eagan. 15:55 to go in the game. Here comes the Wildcats. Johnny Myers now. Johnny's got plenty of room. Johnny Myers comes in. Myers gets a shot on. Oh, saved by Jervis. Back to the point. Shot goes wide. Dolney now with it. Back to Keegan Johnson. Center dive. Oh, Jervis, what a save. That was a save of the game by Jervis.
It was a one-timer to...
Was that Meekin? I think it was
Meekin again.
Johnson. Boy, set Meekin up, and my goodness, what a save by Jervis. He got over there nicely. And here comes St. Thomas on the center ice. Dolney now will give chase. He'll set the puck up. Just over 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. That puck is given up now. Back to St. Thomas now. It's always dangerous now with St. Thomas. They'll go back in the man advantage, or they'll be even up. And all the way down, and there'll be no icing because they're killing the penalty now, short-handed. And here comes St. Thomas. Dolney, Eli Dolney behind the net. Dolney gets it out now to Johnny Myers. Myers now gets it low. Gets it now to Cullen Meyer. Meyer now, Cullen Meyer. Here comes, pick off. Blocked. Good save there by, here comes Eagan. Reif can't get the puck out. Puck in the corner. Here comes Matthew Burgum. He's got some time. Matthew Burgum. He'll chip it down low. Goes in. And here comes Max Meekin. And it'll be a save by Jervis. 14:09 to go in this one. Thomas 3-1. 3-1, St. Thomas. Again, you walk a fine line here, Thomas, as far as taking a little bit more chances, but you don't want to give up that fourth goal.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
again,
be careful.
At what point to do a little more gambling, and that's going to be just kind of as it develops. Now St. Thomas with the puck out of their own zone. They break out. Here they come. Cross-ice pass, nicely out of their zone. St. Thomas will drop it. St. Thomas, ooh, good play there. Didn't connect. St. Thomas now with the puck in the corner. They look around. They'll set the puck up in Eagan zone. They'll cycle. Now picked up by Byrne. Byrne now gets it over to Hootmaker. Nice play down to Beneke. Beneke will cycle it down low. And here comes St. Thomas. Cross ice. Oh, that was Johnson was right there. That bet again. Thomas hopped over his stick.
Just hopped over his stick.
Boy.
He walks in all alone again.
And here comes St. Thomas again. They'll chip it down. They'll be content to dump a chase right now, Thomas. 13:25 to go in the game.
Jeff again, a bouncing puck. Otherwise, he's in alone.
Here comes St. Thomas now. Puck there. St. Thomas centering pass, no one home. And puck behind the net. Picked up by Jack Mason. That gets picked off. Jack Mason now. St. Thomas with some numbers. St. Thomas now looking. Rebound. Boy, that's a late crash.
Jeff, good play by Manzello there. A lot of traffic, a lot of legs. Got to find that. He found it and covered it up. And Jeff, amazingly, when you look at the shots, they're 31-31. And again, it's been a story of special teams.
Right.
And the few power plays we've had, we haven't been able to convert.
And puck at center ice now picked up. Center, oh, there was a play there by Cullen Meyer. Here comes St. Thomas. Puck at center ice, pick up now St. Thomas again now in their own zone. Here they come. They'll control now. Here comes St. Thomas, 12-12 to go in this one. They cross the ice. Shot goes way wide. And that'll be out of the zone, out of play. And here comes St. Thomas again. Boy, they're still pressing Thomas. They get that puck down low. Here they come. They'll chip it down low. St. Thomas now pressure on Eagan. Kept in. But here it comes Aiden Byrne now. Aiden Byrne, he got a 2-on-1. Byrne. Pearson. What a save by Jervis again, and what a play by Byrne. And Jervis slides over. He's having a whale of a period. Unfortunately for the Wildcats.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got hot in this period, Jeff, and that's a big save. 3-on-1. Byrne got the pass across, Jeff. Again, Jeff, that's that thing where we've had two chances here in this period.
Draw control now by St. Thomas. They try to rattle it out. They do so. Here they come. St. Thomas now, nice back check pressure. Pressure being applied. And here comes Eagan. Mason now. Get Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers has got some time. Space. Jervis is really coming up hot right now, and not the time you want to see him hot.
Yeah, Johnny kind of ran out of room there, Jeff. Good play by the defenseman. Took a lot of the angle. He had to go to the backhander. But again, Jeff, you just got to keep doing this right now.
Draw control by St. Thomas. Now they're going to ring the boards. All picked off by the referee, got in the way, which benefited St. Thomas. Now they control the puck. Their zone. Nice back check pressure by Henry Reif. And here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas. Good job by Manzella, good save.
And Jeff, when you look at the score, too, we got 65 shots on goal between the two teams. So it's been a wide open, offensive game.
Draw control by Eagan. Here comes Cullen Meyer. Here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas now with the puck. St. Thomas. Oh, nice back check by Gibson. Here comes Eagan. Oh, that was picked up. He had Reif breaking. Here comes St. Thomas is bad in the zone. Eli Dolney, just about 10 minutes to go in this one. Eagan now is pressing. They need to get a couple goals here. And Eagan will ring the boards out of their own zone. Here comes Michael Beneke. Can't get to it in time. Cross ice pass. Here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas. Oh, they come in all the way. What a save by Manzella. Boy, he came in all alone. And what a save by Manzella. He stood up tall there. Good hit there by Pearson.
Yeah, Jeff Manzella just got it with the left shoulder.
He came and he had all the time in the world. What a play by St. Thomas. They are relentless.
Like you said, Jeff, that's offside.
And that's offside.
Like you said, Jeff, that's your normal thing. You get coffee, enough time for coffee, a Danish, and everything else right in front of Manzella. Couldn't get him to drop, though. So 9:58. Jeff, we need to get one.
Draw control now by Eagan. Sherrick now can't handle it. Now goes still. Just dug out. St. Thomas with the puck. Now they want to control. They're going to do a long stretch. Picked off there by Keegan Johnson. Max Meekin. Here comes Max Meekin. He's got some time. Max Meekin. Back to Burgum. Nice play out to Sherrick. He chips it down low. And St. Thomas now looking. Nice job there by forecheck pressure. Here comes St. Thomas. And it's going to be
icing, but it's going to be on net, unfortunately.
Right on net. Back to Burgum.
Oh.
Pick up. Rebound. Block. Here comes Keegan Johnson. Johnson. We got some numbers. They stay on side. Sherrick. Can't do it. Here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas. They stay on side. St. Thomas. Saved by Manzella. 8:55 to go in the game here. And here comes St. Thomas again. They are just wave after wave. But here they come with speed into the zone. They'll cycle it down low. Shot there. Here comes Aiden Byrne. Byrne looking to get it up. Back to Reif. Henry Reif now trying to get it out. Can't do it. And nice pressure by Byrne. And he had Reif. Reif was right there, but just couldn't.
Bounced over his stick again, Jeff.
And 8:20 to go in this one. Again now, nice job by Cullen Meyer. Tries to get it. Meyer now has got some space. Meyer looking. Back over to the point. Burgum in the corner. Back to Beneke. Try to get there. And here comes St. Thomas. And nice play there by both back checkers and D right there to cover up. And here comes Cole Gibson. Gibson over, can't get it to Beneke. It's out of his reach. Here comes St. Thomas. And Matthew Burgum. Tried to get that out. Can't do it. Back over to Meekin. Burgum to Meekin. Here comes Max Meekin. Meekin now with the puck. Max Meekin gets it in. They got to go deep. 7:23, Thomas. Chances have to be taken around. You're getting down there in crunch time. And St. Thomas, you can just feel it in the air, Thomas. And Eagan needs some action right here. Oh, they had Beneke. As we talk about it, he was all alone.
Jeff, and again, it just went kind of hop behind his stick again.
And here comes St. Thomas.
Here we go, Jeff. Oh.
And saved by Manzella.
Jeff, again, two chances there that could have been really dangerous. one on the poke check, and then one in the zone. And again, it just seems like in their zone they're getting the bounce.
Yeah, I mean, and again, St. Thomas, so to their credit, they're not holding back. I mean,
No,
they're coming in waves right now. Again, shots are 37. But again, how many of those shots are power plays? I mean, it's just, you know, you'd be curious to break that down as far as shots on goal, 5-on-5 versus power play opportunity. Again, kept in now by St. Thomas, out of the zone. And now giving chase is Byrne. Aiden Byrne behind his own net. Here comes Byrne. Byrne looking. That pass is deflected. Now gets over to Dolney. Eli Dolney. Dolney brings it down low. Good job by Dolney to get that puck down low in the St. Thomas zone. Back to Keegan Johnson. Johnson looking. Oh, backhand went through everybody. 6:20 to go in the game. St. Thomas. Oh, there's a giveaway. Mason! Jervis Thomas is a different goalie this period.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play.
He's a different goalie. Yeah. He is coming out. Actually, no, they switched goalies. This is the Muzzy.
That's right.
Donahoe.
They did.
We're sorry.
Goalie.
We've said what is going on. The difference. Yeah. It's a new goalie.
It's a different goalie. You're right.
Oh my goodness.
Because we've said it looks like he's a total different player.
It's a different goalie. Puck controlled. Meyer. Shot. Boy, that's a different goalie. Rebound.
Oh, I don't know if that hit the post or not, Jeff. Went right across the body.
Oh, Meyer could not get that one. They're going to keep it all the way down. Kept in by Meekin. Nice job by Maxby. Good zone time here by the Wildcats. And here comes St. Thomas. And nice job by Bergam to take the body out.
They scored, Jeff. There's a pass right out front in the slot. And that's a big goal.
Now, that is a heartbreaker.
Yeah. Jeff, I don't know what happened. It looked like there was a big tie up in front, and then the puck came right out in front to a guy standing all alone in the slot. Yep. Not much chance for Derek on that.
Yeah, they had numbers in the corner. I mean,
they just outnumbered us down low.
They had numbers in the corner. The bodies were taken out, and they just couldn't. We could not cover it up. So big, tall test here, Thomas. Down 4-1, 5:42 to go in the game. Eagan really needs a miracle now.
Scoring for St. Thomas Academy is 19th of the season. Number 12, Ryan O'Neill.
And here comes Aiden Byrne now. Byrne with the puck. He got hemmed up. Get the puck low, however. Nice job by Byrne to get that puck down low. Keeps the puck in the zone. Nice job by Byrne. 5:14 to go in this one. 4-1 St. Thomas. Here comes St. Thomas again. Boy, they just are relentless. They'll chip and go. They'll give a chase now over to Eli Dolney. Dolney now. And there will be a whistle.
It's a high stick. Played with a high stick, so it's going to come all the way down.
All the way down.
Yeah, Jeff, I didn't realize that until you said it. It's a different goalie in net.
And it's a different game. I mean, he has made saves that I
was chance to get back in the game. He made it some just unbelievable.
I was curious as to what was the difference of Jervis.
Because we said like Jervis looked like he was struggling and fighting it, and the coaching staff felt the same way.
Boy, he gets taken down hard. Meekin. And again, now St. Thomas out of that corner. Here comes Meekin. They'll ring the boards now. Back to Mason. Here comes Eagan. Mason chips it down low. They got to make something happen. Johnny Myers now. Myers looking. Myers centering pass, no one home. Meekin now goes in low. Back in the corner. Now Johnny Myers now looking. Centering pass. Mason! Again, boy, comes out. Again, Donahue has been the difference in this period. He has made save after save. Pick off. Johnny Myers gets it out. And St. Thomas now really chipping now. They're just going to be content with dump and chase. Here they come again. And over the corner. They are fast. Back in the corner. Now they'll work the corner. And nice job there by Gibson. And here comes Bergam. Matthew Bergam. Bergam now. Bergam looking. Bergam. Oh, dropped it. No one home. Back to Byrne. 3:33 to go. They're trying. The boys are trying, Thomas. He just can't get it generated. Back to Dolney. And here comes St. Thomas. St. Thomas now. Back to Byrne. Here comes Beneke. Beneke now. He's got some time. Michael Beneke. He gets tied up. Again, Thomas, I will say this all rest of this game. Donahue has been the difference. He has made some saves in this period that was not going to be made earlier. He has been lights out.
Yeah, he's a senior, Jeff, and they ended up going the second half of the game with him, or the third period, we should say, and he's been, I mean, we've had our chances in this period, Jeff.
We've had our chances, but I tell you, we've had the best chances we've had in this period.
That's what I mean, in this period.
And Donahue has shut Eagan down. And I'm not sure those kind of chances that would have were earlier in the game, if those would have went in or not. Dolney, shot goes behind the net. Centering pass. Anyone home? No one home there. Hootmaker. Behind the corner. St. Thomas now buying time. Under 3 minutes to go. And who's that rolling on the puck?
Beneke. Were you asking seriously, or did you really know?
I was kind of having a little fun with that. Right. Who's that guy rolling on the puck? Here comes St. Thomas. 2.5 minutes to go. They press again. St. Thomas. Now St. Thomas looking, centering, no one home, out of the zone. At what point do you pull the goalie?
Yeah, I don't know, Jeff.
I mean, what do you? At what point? 2:14 to go. Keegan Johnson back to Max Meekin. Here comes Meekin. Max Meekin now over to Johnny Myers. Myers now centering pass. No one home. 2 minutes to go. 4-1 St. Thomas. Back to it. They'll chip it off the glass. They're in defense mode. St. Thomas. 1:55 to go in the game. St. Thomas in control. They're going to dump it down low. Behind the net, St. Thomas looking, centering, back to Meekin, or something, Keegan Johnson now behind the net. Keegan Johnson for the Dolney. Dolney now to Henry Reif. And Reif battling, can't get it. Here comes St. Thomas. Bodies are flying. And they'll chip it down. 1 minute to go, Thomas, and this one's a heartbreaker. This is tough.
Yeah.
The Wildcats have played hard. They played their hearts out.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Here comes St. Thomas. Blocker saved by Manzella. Back in the corner. And at the point. Save. Oh, here goes. And Byrne tries to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. 25 seconds to go on this one. Save.
Big save there. But
by Manzella.
Not gonna matter much though, Jeff.
Oh, this is tough, Thomas. This team has worked so hard. This is hurt. This one hurts.
This is a tough loss.
Boy, look, you look at this. The boys are deflated. The season's over. And they look at this group and they're still hugging each other. I mean, it's tough.
Jeff, it's a great season for these kids. I know it's hard to lose this game, but they've been resilient all year long. And Jeff, you just got to go back to the 5-minute major penalty to start the game.
That set the
special
tone.
teams just set the tone.
That set the tone of the game. I mean, you hate to say it, but that set the tone of the game. And
5-on-5, Jeff. It was a pretty evenly played game, 5-on-5. In fact, it was 1-1, I think, It was 1-1, 5-on-5, right?
Right.
So it's unfortunate that that's the way it went, but nothing you can do about it.
And you know, the thing about this game too, Thomas, which is tough, is that with the penalties, Eagan just couldn't get their traction. I mean, they couldn't get traction, and you're down 2-0 on that major, and then we just could not recover. And we had chances. We tried. And I think, though, Thomas, that goalie change was a critical move for that third period.
It was, because the other goalie was struggling. We did come out and I would say we dominated the first 10 minutes with chances.
But those are chances that I think would have gone in the first two periods.
I agree.
And the goalie, the number one, Muzzy Donahue, was lights out. And it was tough. It's a tough one. It's the finality of section hockey.
And Jeff, this is always tough. I know one of these kids want to go get a medal, and that's what they got to do here.
Well, they're going to shake hands right now, and then this is tough. This is a real tough one.
Hey, Jeff, you got to tip your hat. St. Thomas is a really good team. And like we said, going down with 7 minutes of penalties in the first, it just set the tone in that first period.
So what a game by St. Thomas. Eagan again, what a year. What a season.
Wow.
So I really tell you what, Tom, it has been a journey. It has been a privilege to call these guys. The games.
That's the hardest part, Jeff, is that we don't get to do it anymore, right?
So, but it's just, look at these boys out there, and they are just, they gave their all. They gave their all, and your heart breaks for them. And for, for the seniors, you've got a junior, and you've been down this road before, Thomas, and two other boys that have been through the program. As a senior, you're done.
Yeah.
You don't look forward to STP or spring hockey and stuff. You are done, and what a tribute to get this far. But what makes it more painful is that you're one step away.
Yeah, you're one step away
from St. Paul. But again, that should not at all deflate the accomplishments of this team. This team surpassed and not within the Eagan community. They expected this. Anywhere else in the hockey world, they were. We shocked the hockey world to get this far.
And I think, Jeff, you look at, we talked about it this afternoon, when we had the two big injuries this year, to get to this game after, if we said in the beginning of the season we'd lose a couple players, you wouldn't, you know what I mean? We wouldn't have thought we'd even get here, right? So what an accomplishment. It was great to see Sherrick back out there. It was tough. Randall was trying to get back, didn't make it back for this game. But what a heart by Sherrick to get out there and play today.
I agree. I'm just watching right now. He's kind of taking it all in.
Eagan High School. Your name is called. Please step forward. Aiden Byrne.
So the boys will get their runner-up medal for section.
Jeff, this is always hard. It's not the medal you want.
No.
Cole Gibson.
Again, the boys played so hard tonight. And St. Thomas, you can see where they're ranked number 5.
Like we talked about, Jeff, it would have been a big upset had we had done it. It would have been a big upset had we have done it. The game just didn't work out the way the penalties happened.
Henry Reeve.
And Henry Reif, nice game by him. Again, all the players played great, Thomas. I mean, they give it their all.
Nick Sherrick. Jack Mason. William Randall. Ben Willery. Ethan Pearson. Michael Beneke. Bergam. Keegan Johnson. Graham Edmond. Derek Manzella. Cullen Meyer. Alex Lackenmeyer. Student Assistant J.C. Borman. Student Assistant Kelsey Skoog. Put your hands together for the coaching staff, Mike Thomas, Doug Watson, and Mike Taylor.
Great job of the coaching staff.
Great job this
Thomas,
year.
I mean, what a...
We now ask that the captains from Eagan please come forward to accept your section runner-up trophy. Put your hands together for the Eagan Wildcats. They finished with an overall record of 20-8. And now the Section 3AA Championship Trophy and individual medals will be awarded to St. Thomas
How classy is that? Look at these boys hugging each other. I mean, it's a special group.
Forward, Muzzy Donahue.
They love each other.
They
love
Jeff,
each
I don't
other.
think I've ever seen that before after a loss like that, where they come together. No. And again, that's just the leadership.
Yeah. These boys are tight. They're and Thomas, you've been through this before with two other sons that have gone through. Have you seen a tighter group? I mean, you've seen tight groups before, but I mean, they're all in their own special way. But this group was pretty tight.
Yeah. No, that's what's so hard, Jeff, about it ending. It's such a special. I mean, all the groups of kids are special, but this has just been a unique situation where you had a lot of seniors, great leadership from all of them.
Tanner Brower.
But you know, Jeff, it's one of those where you don't see it often, and that's why you hate it to end, right?
Nico Vega.
Well, again, those that don't know, just to get to St. Paul is
just.
I mean, this section final, 2,600 people here.
And Jeff,
most states that have high school hockey, this is bigger than their state tournament.
Yeah. And Jeff, you got to remember the path to the state.
Ryan
3 teams in the top 20 in our section, including us, right? So it's a grind to get there.
Soderling.
And a St. Thomas team that came in winning on a 17-game winning streak.
Jackson Hallam. Jared Wright. Andrew Braemar. Riley O'Brien. Bjorn Kylan. Brendan McFadden.
Wow, I'm seeing. Okay. How about
Luke
that?
Herzog.
Boy, that makes it all a little more interesting.
Wes Jarvis.
A little more salt in the eye there.
Student Assistant Max McFarland and Student Assistant Max Carver.
So, Jeff, we finished with 20 wins.
Put your hands together for the
That's again a season I can't remember. It's been a long time since we've had a 20-win team.
And again, a 20-win season. And to your point, Thomas, I'd be curious to see the teams that went to St. Paul. Did they have a 20-win season?
Section championship trophy. The St. Thomas Academy Cadets will play their state quarterfinal tournament game at Excel Energy Center. Brackets and ticket info will be announced on Saturday. On behalf of the numerous schools in Section 3A, a big thank you and shout out goes to the management and staff of Braemar Arena for hosting tonight's Section 3AA championship game. We appreciate your attendance at this event, and please drive home safely. That concludes the award ceremony. Thank you, and good evening.
Well, Thomas, that wraps up the game, and it's one of these things I don't want to take the headset off because it means
Yeah.
it's the end of the season. I mean, you've done a great job helping us out and making the video possible. And again, the heart goes out for the boys. They you know, the finality of these section games are just, it's just nothing like it. You put your life on the line. You sweat, you bleed, you do it all, and it comes down to one game. And again, yes, they made it to the section final. Yes, they had this great experience, but boy, it hurts because you're that one game away.
Yeah, but Jeff, you know, getting to this point, though, the one thing these boys will do is they'll always remember this. They're always going to be tight. They came a long way. I mean, you're in the top, 10 to 12 teams in state with what they did. So.
And the boys will get a runner-up banner at the Eagan Civic, so
I know
they
it
get
hurts,
that.
But
Again,
it's one of those things.
This team skated their tails off. Very proud. They represented the community well. They represented their family well. They've got a lot to be proud of.
Yep.
So on behalf of myself, Jeff Burgum, and my partner in crime, the Big M, Mr. Thomas Manzella, that wraps it up here. Unfortunately for Wildcat Faithful Nation, they go down 4-1 to St. Thomas Academy of the Cadets. They will move on and play in the state tournament starting Thursday of next week. And there's 3 other teams that punched their ticket tonight. We've not heard how those results have gone. But they go to St. Paul, and again, a phenomenal year for Eagan. 20-win season, great job, section finals. We came up one game short. But again, great job of the team. And again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Take care, and we will see you next year.